हेलो, नमस्ते, वणक्कम, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल, नमस्कारो and
Good evening, sir.
કેમનો છે?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible? કેમનો છે? No response.
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay. કેમનો છે?
Hello, sir.
only કેમનો છે. Nothing more than that. Okay. So, all right. So, Supreme Court is now taking up a plea against dilution of Article 370. The petitions were started. Uh, I hope you people are aware about Article 370, but for our convenience, I will try to revise what exactly happened here. So, if you closely look the map of India, so after the disintegration of no Mughals, particularly after the end of Aurangzeb career, I mean after the death of Aurangzeb, we witnessed the rise of Britishers from 1757 Battle of Plassey onwards. I would like to bring your attention that you have to see particular events here. For example, this particular area was under the control of a Sikh king called as Ranjit Singh. Now, come to the point here. Ranjit Singh invaded this area in 1837, shortly before his death. In 1837, he appointed Maharaja Gulab Singh as a king of this area. I mean, general of this area. Now, in 1839, Ranjit Singh died with his health issues. Soon after, 1845, we have first Anglo-Sikh War. Then 46 was done, and 48 and 49 we have second Anglo-Sikh War, which ended the entire Sikh community, and finally even Sikh community joined with British India. While the Sikh wars are happening, Gulab Singh extended his support to British, interestingly, in fact. So Gulab Singh joined with the British and he maintained superiority of British over his kingdom. In other words, the Kashmir and Ladakh area accepted British sovereignty rather than Sikh empire sovereignty. Impressed with Gulab Singh loyalty, Britishers allowed him to continue as a king. Now, I repeat once again that in 18, I mean, after the disintegration of Aurangzeb, we have a particular empire called as Sikh Empire. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was a popular leader. And this Sikh Empire conducted a kind of war kind of things, and they invaded this area, that is Ladakh and Kashmir region, and they occupied this region. Ranjit Singh appointed Gulab Singh. Ranjit Singh appointed Gulab Singh as a general of this Ladakh and Jammu area. After a short while, in 1839, Ranjit Singh died. Later, we have two Anglo-Sikh wars, one 1845-46, first Anglo-Sikh War, 48-49, second Anglo-Sikh War. After the end of these two Sikh wars, entire Sikh Empire comes under British India. Interestingly, Gulab Singh extended his loyalty to British and he continued as a king of Kashmir. The great grandson of Gulab Singh is Maharaja Hari Singh. And this Hari Singh even continued as a king in 1947. History is this. In 1947, we have Indian Independence Act provided three opportunities to the princely states. ज्वाइन कर ले डोमेन ऑफ इंडिया में, यानी डोमेन ऑफ पाकिस्तान में, यानी आप इंडिपेंडेंट भी रहते हैं. You can be an independent also. So Hari Singh don't want to join with India because it's a democratic country. Pakistan because it is a Muslim country, so they may not continue this paper. So finally, he chose to be independent. But what happened? History always have its own things. That is, in 1947, when Maharaja Hari Singh and Maharaja Hari Singh is yet to take decision, Pakistan plus some Kashmir tribes invaded Hari Singh. And finally, my friends, we came to know that Hari Singh contacted and signed instrument of accession. The idea of instrument of accession was originally given in 1935 Government of India Act, where princely states, whichever willing to join with India, they used to join. But the instrument of accession completely in swing in 1947 when princely states are joining with India. Now, India gave help to these people, and finally in 1952 we have Delhi Agreement. And in a kind of appeasement politics, Nehruji spoke with Sheikh Abdullah. Interestingly, after dissolution of Constitutional Assembly in 1950, Constitutional Assembly, Sheikh Abdullah demanded Constitutional Assembly for Jammu and Kashmir. Now Nehru is in dilemma because the Constitutional Assembly of India was dissolved, no more. So he cross-checked the Sheikh Abdullah demand. Are you looking for to have Constitutional Assembly for India again? Sheikh Abdullah said, no, 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 इस नहीं है. हमको कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन असेंबली चाहिए जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन असेंबली सिर्फ जम्मू और कश्मीर वालों के है, मंजूर है. शेख अब्दुल्ला ने बोला जो पार्ट 3 है आप फंडामेंटल राइट्स, ये हमको नहीं चाहिए, हम हमारा फंडामेंटल लिख जाएगा, मंजूर है. जो सेंटर स्टेट रिलेशंस है ये हमारा राष्ट्र पर नहीं अप्लाई करना है, मंजूर है. So you can see part 3 doesn't apply, 7th schedule doesn't apply, and apart from that you cannot directly interfere. That is Article 336 directly doesn't apply to Jammu and Kashmir. Separate flag was given, separate constitution was given, and separate even provisions was given. So union government has only limitations over communications, foreign relations, defense, and even finance. That's it. So rest of the aspects, central government doesn't have any role over it. Friends, that's it. Just a second. Understood. So this is what I can tell you very clearly. You can understand. So let me bring back what I discussed to you. I told you that. So Sikh Gulab Singh, how he became the general, and then I am discussing that Hari Singh and his instrument of accession and Delhi agreement and Sheikh Abdullah demands. Finally, B.R. Ambedkar gave caution to Nehru. This is not going to work out. And Nehru finally drafted Article 370 by saying temporary transitional provisions. The word temporary is very important, my friends. Temporary and transitional provisions to the state Jammu and Kashmir. Temporary and transitional provisions to the state Jammu and Kashmir do have an important idea here, very particularly here. Okay. Okay. So that's the story ends. So these temporary and transitional provisions were removed by the Union government in 2019, if I'm not wrong, August 5th. End of the story. Okay, now became Union territory with assembly. That's it. Now, any one of you can give a clarity that if you are aware about same kind of stuff previously, just tell me. If you are aware about these things completely new, if you are learning these things completely new, then it's okay, not a problem. Am I clear? Any doubts? हेलो, फिर आपको मैं फिर एक बार बोलना चाहता हूँ. पहले सिख एम्पायर था. Ranjit Singh is a king. However, Ranjit Singh was died in 1839 before annexing this area, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh regions. So he appointed General Gulab Singh. Gulab Singh accepted British authority. Then he was died. His great grandson Hari Singh became the king. Now India's Independence Act gave option to the princely state that they can be independent. Now Hari Singh started to work out on it. So then Pakistan invaded. Then India supported finally 1952 Delhi Agreement, Sheikh Abdullah, and everything was went on. If you have any doubts over this issue, let me know immediately.
No, sir.
Absolutely clear.
Yes, sir.
You people already read in the same lines, or right now you learned completely in a new format? You people read the same, I mean same pattern previously? Or this
So I have learned in a similar way in my Calcutta University, but yours was a bit different, easier.
okay? So do you think I should be eligible to be teach in Kolkata University? Shall I come there?
Yes, sir, definitely. You are much better.
Not like that, okay? Any doubts, my dear friends? Whether it is true or not is a debatable thing. We can discuss like anything, but the historical aspect should be very clear for you. Today, I had one friend from Kashmir, in Jammu. He is well versed in Punjabi. I asked him how you are aware of this. He said a good number of Jammu population understand Punjabi, and they can speak Punjabi too. They had many matrimonial and patrilineal. I mean, माँ बाप का जो फैमिली परिवार जो है वो भी पंजाब से आया उधर. So we can understand there is a connection between Punjabis and Jammu people. And Kashmir is completely different. Even I had a friend from Kashmir too, but they are very different. The Kashmir which you and me are witnessing is different from the Kashmir which locals are feeling. Okay. So, they are brainwashed for several years. Not single person. Brainwashed for several years. So, integration of Kashmir is not such easy. Not such easy in my point of view. You have a lot of time, in fact. Any doubts on the topic which we discussed today?
No, sir.
No,
I
sir.
guess. Okay, then we'll go to the next topic. So, just confirm me. Are you people aware about Shanghai Cooperation Organization in a mains point of view?
Yes, sir.
Yes is the answer given by Anvesha, if I'm not wrong. Am I correct? If you are aware about Shanghai Cooperation Organization, try to see the coming discussion as a just a discussion. If you are not aware, please write down the main points also, because I'm going to teach the recent outcomes of Shanghai Cooperation Organization. I hope you are able to see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Shanghai Cooperation Organization recently conducted a meeting in India. So last year they conducted a meeting in 2021, 22. They conducted a meeting in Uzbekistan in a place called as Samarkand. Samarkand, very famous place for Indians. Why famous? Because it has many connections, many trade route connections. Friends, I would like to talk about this particular aspect, that is, this Shanghai Cooperation Organization now had a meeting in India. Previously, India conducted Comptroller and Auditor General's meeting in Lucknow, and even SCO National Security Advice meeting in New Delhi, SCO Film Festival in Mumbai, and SCO Buddhist Festival in Varanasi. These are the few activities conducted in India in the name of SCO. I repeat again, SCO Auditors General Meeting in Lucknow, SCO National Security Advice Meeting in New Delhi, SCO Buddhist Meeting in Varanasi, SCO Film Festival in SCO Film Festival in Mumbai. Okay, so Mumbai. Understood. So these are the few important things we have to work out.
Sir, this article, Iran joined as new member, right, sir? Sir, also, sir, I might have read this article. That's why I'm asking.
Just to frame the question again, Aparna. You read some. What was the
Sir,
question?
I might have read this article previously. In this, I guess Iran added as a new member, and
Yes, yes, you're true, you're true, you're true. You're absolutely correct. Iran added as a new member. I will discuss that also. Give me just time. Okay, you are correct. Absolutely correct, Aparna. So let us see these points here. Now, India conducted these meetings like in Buddhist conference in Varanasi, Film Festival in Mumbai, as Auditor General meeting in Lucknow, and National Security Advice meeting in New Delhi. Now, so you can see that this was technical meetings happened there repeatedly. Now, what is Shanghai Cooperation Organization? So, if you want to understand this, we should understand the background here. In the year 1991, Union of Soviet Socialist Republic disintegrated into 15 nations, 15 republics. Within that, 5 countries had border issues. The 5 countries are Russia, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and China. Russia, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and China. So all these countries, formed a group called as Shanghai Five in 1996. Shanghai Five. Understand? In one of the groups exam of some state, they asked SCO evolved from which of the following? They gave some options. The option is Shanghai Five is the right answer. Understood? Now, further, what we can understand, is this particular group in the year 2001, after joining Uzbekistan, renamed itself as a Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Headquarters Beijing in China. So headquarters is Beijing. Don't write Shanghai, okay? Beijing in China. Friends, try to understand my points very clearly. After the disintegration of USSR, we have 15 republics. 5 republics started to have conflicts within each other because of the boundary issues. Just a second. So this just a second. Fine. So now come to the point here. This particular people group started a Shanghai Five, and this Shanghai Five was renamed as a Shanghai Cooperation Organization in the year 2001. After joining of which country? After joining of which country we changed the Shanghai Five into SCO?
China.
Sir,
Huh?
Uzbekistan.
Absolutely Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan. Okay, I should remember that. Now, in the year 2017, India joined here. India joined in the year 2017. India's membership was backed by Russia, whereas Pakistan also joined in the same year, which was backed by China. Now, the 8 members group till now accepted to have Iran. Of course, there is one more country which is on the line called as Belarus. Okay, Iran and Belarus is also there. See that Belarus will also join soon. So this is what the context is about. Understood? Now we have SCO, and this is what exactly happenings. Now SCO specialty is the group consists of 1/3 of global trade. Most important point, my friends. It consists of 1/3 of global trade. Sorry, 1/5 of global trade. So SCO consists of 1/5 of global trade. There is no doubt about it. 1/5 of global trade is there. Okay. It makes 1/3 of global GDP. 1/3 of global GDP. Last but not least, 44% of global natural gas resources found in this area. Such a energy rich block it is. 44% of global energy resources are possible here. So almost 1/5 of the global resources staying here. So 1/5 of trade is existing here, 1/3 of GDP of the world existing here. Such a group importance is there. So now I would like to add that such a group meeting was conducted in India, a very proud moment for all of us. I would like to tell you the countries are right now part of it. China, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, India, and Pakistan. Add 2 more countries. One, you should add Iran. You should add Iran, and then you should add Belarus later. This is the story of it. So 1996, we discussed in 2001, we have the joining of Uzbekistan, then it became the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Then 7th July every year they will conduct meetings. 7th July every year they conduct meetings. Try to understand these points very clearly. 2024, next year, meetings is going to happen in Asthana. Asthana is the capital of? Any guess? Asthana is the capital of? Any guess? Kazakhstan. Capital of Kazakhstan. I request you, please look at these Central Asian countries and try to find the locations. In 2014, there was a question. UPSC gave a map like this and asked these countries like this. Asked aspirants to name the countries. Understood, my friends? Do it very seriously, or else you will miss the question. That's it, enough. So finally, we have Shanghai Cooperation. So, and There is a body works under here that is called as a rat. This is a rat. In Telangana group one, it was asked in Telangana State Services. Rats, rats sometimes in news it is associated with which of the following organizations. So they give SCO, they give something like that. But try to understand. If you're a biology student, if you're not aware about international relations and current affairs, you will try to find what rat comes under which category of animals. Okay. Anyway, rat comes under which category of animals? Anyone tell me?
Rodents.
Wow. Will you eat it? Deepak? You want to eat rat? I guess you call it as mushuk, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes, sir.
You will leave it, Joy?
No, sir, never.
Please. You should try once. Shall I bring for you? Rats.
No, sir, please.
If you are interested, Deepak, shall I bring for you, Deepak? Deepak, are you not there? I think he's not there. Jit? Jit, my friend, will you eat rats?
No.
Please, Jit, I'll bring you one. जीत हाँ बोलो यार
No, sir. No, sir.
क्यों क्या गलती किया हम लोगों ने प्यार से आप लोगों को मैंने आपको मूषक मूषक फ्राई चाहिए आप लोगों को हम बेहतरीन से वो पकाते हैं आप लोगों को क्या मन लगे तो बोलो we'll definitely bring it. So you're not interested, okay, no problem. Okay, rats, what is rats is about? Rats is nothing but regional anti-terrorist structure, okay? So that we can easily work out on it. And finally, what I can tell you is this regional anti-terrorism structure works against terrorism, separatism, and religious extremism. For terrorism, I will take a separate class if it is possible for me. But remaining things I can definitely tell you. And so terrorism, separatism, and religious extremism is one thing I can tell you. Now, finally, RATS was there, and RATS was also established to tackle. So RATS is also one of the famous institute under the SCO. Friends, I would like to give you one important thing. That is, RATS, RATS is in which of the following city? RATS headquarters in Tashkent, founded in 2004. Tashkent, founded in 2004. Okay, remember the details. Now that's, you can understand that. Okay. That I can tell you that you understood that. Tikache?
Yes, sir. ठीक है.
Okay. Now I'm going to the mains part. Till now it is the prelims part. For mains, we can understand challenges to the SCO and way forward to the SCO. So these are the challenges I'm just adding to you. We just have a mains question now. Today we can write a mains question also on this aspect. So challenges for the SCO. One, it is Pakistan issue. So Pakistan is troubling India with its continuous support to terrorism. And that's it. So Pakistan, its state-sponsored terrorism is one challenge, and for the SCO. Okay. Next, okay. Next is China issue. As you know, China and border issues with respect to India. So challenges to FCO is both countries are creating challenges to India. Countries are having fear of Chinese trade. Chinese trade is mostly favoring China only. China trade issue is one. Terrorism and extremism is radicalization is rising in Central Asian nations, particularly particularly this country is Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, are witnessing this radicalization issue and rising terrorism and even extremism. Then we have climate change affecting, you know, rivers are drying. Rivers are drying in Central Asia, and Central Asia is affected by, Central Asia is affected by repeated droughts also. Understood? So Central Asia is now witnessing repeated droughts, and they are facing frequent droughts again and again. Frequent droughts again and again. So this is one thing I can tell you. Now, water conflicts in Central Asia is one more issue. Water conflicts in Central Asian regions. So water disputes also rising. You know why water disputes? Because of climate change only. So countries are now facing water issues, and they are also having issues with respect to their problem also. Irrigation system and everything also one problem. Russia-Ukraine war, they are divided. Some are supporting Russia, some are supporting Uzbekistan. Understood? So this is what I can tell you regarding challenges. Apart from that, the new challenges added here is with respect to India is connectivity challenges are there. Poor connectivity. Coming to next one is poor presence of Indian private. Indian privates are not going there. I heard a story that once upon a time, these Central Asian regions are very close to India. I will tell you how. Okay. Now that is what I can tell you with respect to challenges. Pakistan, China, terrorism, extremism, radicalization, climate change, where rivers are fighting, rivers issues are going on. Russia, Ukraine war, some are divided. So how India can boost or how India can get. So trade is one I tell you. Central Asian region is one of the important trade spot for us because from Bombay to Red Sea is very easy. If you see here, let us say this is Iran, and then close to that you can find the Red Sea route. So Caspian, I mean, it is easily reachable there. Now, Central Asian region is a trade spot, so we need to boost on the trade. Particularly, our polished diamonds are very famous, and agriculture goods also very famous. We can focus on them. Okay, so trade is one important thing. Next, connectivity. So connectivity is about. So India is having INSTC. This is INSTC. You can see that from India, from Bombay, it will connect to here. There is a port, Bandar Abbas. There is one more port here. We call it as Chabahar. So from here to Chabahar, we'll go to Afghanistan. But here, Bandar Abbas will go to Azerbaijan, Astrakhan, Moscow, St. Petersburg, Baltic Sea, North Sea. Like that, it will be connected. So this is the route. This project is called as International North-South Transport Corridor. Okay. So India is working on this connectivity project, but very slow. Very slow project. Buddhism is one important thing because you should remember Fourth Buddhist Council was conducted by Kanishka. And people believe Kanishka is from the Central Asian region only. So Kanishka is from the Central Asian region only. Can anyone tell me Buddhist councils? Who is the head of the Fourth Buddhist Council?
So not sure, but Dalai Lama.
Hey, Yarappa? Anvesha? Aparna, I guess. No. You are not sure about it. I have to help you, I guess. I will help you know about it. Come on, anyone else? Buddhist Council, Fourth Buddhist Council, head of the Fourth Buddhist Council. Listen, ma. So we
Sir,
have
Kalashaka.
Kala Ashoka is second one. Arti. Okay. It times to revise everything, I guess. Shall I? Of course, if you are saying no, also I will teach. First Buddhist Council. Remember the year for groups exams for state PSCs 483 and 48 or 486 BC.
Sir, first was in Pataliputra.
You are absolutely wrong. Okay. The first one is in Rajagraha. Okay. The first one is
राजगृह तो but अभी
Raja,
Patliputra.
Rajagraha. I'm not sure about it. I have taken only history. Okay. Rajagraha. And the king is Ajatasattu. Okay. The king is Ajatasattu. This is second there. Able to see the screen, I guess. Am I wrong? Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm come to the point here. Now, one by one, I will write. Please concentrate here. 1, 483 or 486 BC. The king is Ajata Satru and conducted in Rajagruha. Conducted in Rajagruha. And here the chairman is Mahakashyapa. Mahakashyapa. What is the main outcome, Chinna? Chinna means Chotu. Chotu, honey, whatever you call. Okay. So, what is the first outcome? Any guess? You know, they wrote Vinaya Pitika. Vinaya Pitika. Vinaya Pitaka. Okay. Vinaya Pitika and Sutta Pitika was written here. Vinaya Pitika was written by command groups Upali. And Sutta Pitika is written by Ananda. Cross check yourself, not a problem. 2. Second one, after 100 years, 383 BC or 386 BC. Then it was conducted by Kala Ashoka, my friend. Second one is Kala Ashoka. And it was in Vaishali. And here it is Sabha Kavi. And here it is split started. Okay, split started Mahasangikas and Saviravadim. Split happened here, Mahasangikas and Saviravadins. Third one, after almost 200 years, you have Ashoka conducted this. And this is at Pataliputra, my friend Arthi. Pataliputra.
Yes, sir.
And here is the person is Mogaliputta Tissa. Mogaliputta Tissa, or also called as Upagupta. Upagupta. So here Abhidhamma Pitika was written like anything. Here Abhidhamma Pitika was done. And fourth one was conducted by
Kanishka.
Kanishkin 98 AD.
Kashmir.
98, and here it is Kanishka. Kanishka was conducted this in Kashmir.
Kashmir.
In Kashmir. And this is the chairman is Vasumitra. Vasumitra and even Asvagosha. Vasumitra and Asvagosha. And here is division of Mahayana and Hinayana was done. That's it. This is the 4th Buddhist councils. Whether you remember Buddha, whether you remember Kalyan, whether you remember someone or not, we should not forget these Buddhist councils. So the 4th Buddhist council conducted by Kanishka. Kanishka has roots from Kazakhstan region. So Buddhism is still a famous thing. Couple of years back, you know, Rajnath Singh in C-17 aircraft took some Buddha relics to Mongolia for a special exhibition. Near the airport of Mongolia, a Buddhist statue was developed with the help of India. Mongolians offered a horse. The horse name is Tejas to Rajnath Singh. So cultural part is there. Apart from that, Sufis. See, Sufism also a very favorite thing. And Sufism even came from Sufism also came from Central Asian region. A branch of Sufism also mentioned in their things. Okay. So I have to understand that. So this particular, there is a group called as Nashbandis, if I'm not wrong. They came from this area only. Sufi is also connected like anything. And we have to work out on the collaborations of things, collaborations with respect to research. Agriculture is one area we can explore like anything. MSMEs is one more area. Central Asian countries are not having any English skills. So English development and software is one area we can do. We can help these people. Secularism is also one more thing where India is a tolerant country. We can also teach them. Finally, we can understand this particular aspect with these beautiful things. Understood? So this is SCO. Don't worry, class doesn't happen. I'm just teaching about SCO. Are you clear about SCO? Any doubts over SCO? Any doubts? Yes, madam. No doubts, madam.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Ayyo. If no doubts means you doesn't understand anything or you got a good clarity over the subject. What I have to choose? सुन रहा है ना तू रो रहा हूँ सुन रहा है ना तू. Okay, come on. What happened? No doubts. Ayyo. Deep Shekhar, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Shekhar.
Yes, sir.
How are you,
Yes,
Shekhar?
sir, I'm there. Yes, sir. Good.
Is Deepak is there in the class? Shekhar, are you ever?
Mic is not. Yeah.
Deepak, I am shouting for you, but you are not responding.
Sir, mic not working.
Now it is working.
Yeah, now it came back. I restarted the Bluetooth.
Acha, acha, okay, no issue. Sometimes it happens, no problem. So this is SEO summit, but I discussed the complete SEO issue, so just have a clarity. Now we have a NATO Plus debate. Just focus about what is NATO Plus. NATO Plus includes 5 countries. Lead like this: Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and South Korea, and Israel. These are the countries in NATO Plus. So they will try to be with NATO to boost their security aspects. Nothing more than that. भाई साहब तोड़ दो ये सब कुछ. India was, some of the members of NATO asked India to join, but other is suggesting India should not join. In fact, India should not join, even my point of view also. Because if we join with NATO, definitely it will create some bad response from China. Better. We should be
Yes.
better. We should be in our limits. We should not cross our limits. If we cross our limits, what will happen means definitely we will see some kind of problems from China. They won't accept. Understood? So that I can tell you from this point of view. So recently NATO summit was conducted in Lithuania, capital of Lithuania. What is the capital of Lithuania? Any guess? Capital of Lithuania. It is in news because NATO summit was conducted there only. Lithuania capital, a famous city in the world, Vilnius. Okay, Vilnius, a beautiful city. If you are interested, you can go once. Okay, this reminds me one small story. Lithuania comes under which countries? Lithuania comes under Baltic nations or Baltic seas. So what are Baltic seas, my dear friends? So Baltic seas are like this. Baltic seas goes like this. So Baltic seas are those countries. This is Baltic Sea, and there we will find countries like this. We have Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and these are the 3 countries comes under Baltic nations. I repeat again. So Baltic nations are Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. That's it. Understood? So these are the important places of Baltic nations. So They agreed to join Sweden. Let us try to watch what will happen. So now they reappointed Jens Stoltenberg. Jens Stoltenberg as Secretary General of NATO. NATO established in 1949 under Washington Consensus. 13 countries in the beginning, now 32. Soon 32, not exactly 32 right now. Understood? So this is one important aspect of NATO and everything. Fine. Next we have one more issue.
Sir, not sure, but Finland is also Baltic nation, right?
Madam, Aparna madam, can you repeat the doubt again?
Sir, I'm asking that Finland is also a Baltic nation, right?
No. And it comes under, what do you call it as Nordic countries.
So what countries?
Nordic countries. Nordic countries. Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Iceland, all this comes under Nordic countries. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
Right. So these are Baltic nations, just have an idea. Balasore considered to be train accident by things. So this is what I discussed in the last class, I guess. Let us try to understand what is greedflation is about. The word which is in news, greedflation. Now I would like to tell you what is inflation. What is inflation? Inflation, that's it. Okay. So inflation nothing but rise in prices we call it.
Rise
Boro, 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 boro.
So rise in price, sir.
That is inflation. So what is deflation?
Decrease in price.
Sir,
Bolo CA Deepak.
sir, inflation may be defined as depreciation of money.
Wow. See, these people are economists, so they will give different opinions and different definitions. We should not worry about it, okay? So that is one of the classical definition, in fact. Anyway, so your currency value doesn't have good chances to grow. Your currency value decreases. For example, if you buy 10 chocolates with 100 rupees, during inflation time, your 100 rupees will come only one chocolate. So that's the reason he told this beautiful word, they call it depreciation of money. Anyway, there is a term called as disflation. How many of you are aware about it? Disflation.
Negative inflation.
Not exactly true. Disflation is something that, the prices will rise, but at a slow phase it will rise. So disflation is prices will rise. I'm not sure if prices won't decrease. At so slow phase it will rise. Now, if you compare with deflation, it is completely decrease opposite to the inflation. Completely opposite to the inflation. Understood? So we have deflation, we have disflation, where is price rise is slow. And last but not least, I would like to tell you what is a reflation. Reflation is nothing but when deflation is there. When deflation is there, that is when deflation means when prices are low. To boost economic activities, government will try to spend more. Okay, they try to spend more, or else they will decrease interest rates. To understand this, we should understand a concept here. I take 2 minutes of time, then I will tell you. Understand, my friends. During
Yes.
during inflation times, government or even banks will try to reduce money supply. Sir, why, sir? Why money supply? Why money supply? because money will do three important steps. Money will have only three motives. Whether you are in Bengal, whether I am in Andhra Pradesh, money can do only three steps. Number one, that is transaction. Second one, precaution. Third one, speculative. Money can do only these three functions. That is, one, I can buy goods and services. Transaction. If I give you 100 rupees, boys will go to bookstore and they will buy good books. Girls will buy lipsticks, that stickers, bangles, so on and so forth. That is their motive. Precautionary motive is nothing but they will try to save some amount for health, for education, so on and so forth. Speculative motive is again, come to the point here. Speculative motive is that which they will try to enhance their money. They can invest in gold, they can invest in land like that. Generally, people will go for transactions. That's the reason. If you reduce money supply, they won't buy, no. That's the reason. Inflation, they will try to reduce money supply. In deflation, what will happen? Money supply will decrease. In deflation, money supply will decrease. So, to bring economic activity, we need to boost money supply. How it can boost? How people will get money? Government cannot launch Pradhan Mantri Suitcase Yojana, right? Or else even any government doesn't launch this movement. So, one thing is government should raise the spending. That is, government should construct hospitals, government should construct homes, government should construct roads. That is one thing. Second thing, and the most important thing is that is interest rates can be decreased. What will happen when interest rates are low? People will get more money. So try to understand here. During deflation, your economic rate, your money will be at the surface. To boost economy, you need inflation. So inflation is needed to boost your economy and everything. So come to the point, my dear friends. That is, during this time, if government is trying to spend the money or if the interest rates are reduced, this is called as reflation. That is, government is trying to boost the economy through its activities. That is reflation. So finally, what happened is we have this particular phenomena that now we have greedflation. So what is greedflation is about? Why this term is something to come? Greedflation means corporates trying to rise inflation. Okay. So greedflation is corporates is trying to rise the inflation. It's not the natural process. Okay. So greedflation is that companies are trying to get more money with inflation. Okay. So it is the most important thing for us. Whenever inflation is high, companies are trying to extract more money. Okay. So that I can tell you with respect to things. I remember a famous quotation here. Frederick Milton, an American economist, said beautiful word. Sorry, Milton Friedman said that inflation is taxation without legislation. Taxation without legislation. That is the most important thing. So what will happen when inflation is there? So when the price is 10 rupees, now it became 12 rupees. Companies is buying it, selling it 15 rupees. That is, considering the inflation, they are taking advantage of it. This is the typical example of it. Considering it, they are taking it. Okay. So this is what I can tell you, my dear friends. Just have an idea. So right now, This is what greedflation is about. And we have deflation, we have deflation, we have reflation. So reflation is when government is trying to spend more and when interest rates are low. This is the thing which I can tell you. Clear, right? Greedflation, when it will come.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what I can tell you. Next, we have a new disease called as, what do you call to say? The disease is called as lap leptospirosis. Leptospirosis is the name of the disease. It is just 0.25 speed, don't worry. So leptospirosis is the name of the disease. If you want to understand, it is leptospirosis. 0.25 speed with a double over action. Now, what is leptospirosis is about? It is also called as Illiswara in Kannada, Illipani in Malayalam, and rat fever in other things. So, commonly they believe rats is one of the reason for it. Apart from rat, it is other diseases will cause it. It is caused by Leptospira interrogans or Leptospira. Remember the name again. It represents Leptospira interrogans or Leptospira, a contagious diseases. Understood? So the key words which I should stress and you should remember is leptospirosis, illijwara, illepani, rat fever, and leptointro organs and leptospira are the important things we have to remember for this examination point of view. Clear, friends? Then it is there and issues are there. We'll discuss these issues in the next class. And sure, we discussed already. Chandrayaan 3 today successfully is done. Should be happy. Yes, I think we're done with the Shanghai Cooperation Organization right, last week.
Yes, sir.
So no need to touch again. That's okay then. Okay, friends. Almost we're done with the class also. Any doubts with respect to the discussed topics? I'm open for the discussion of doubts. Please let me know.
No, sir.
No. No, no, no. Okay. Can anyone sing me one beautiful Bengali song? Aarti, wanna try? I think
No, sir.
she's not. Ah, you are there. Yes, Aarti, please. We are very interested to listen to Bengali song.
No, sir, I can't. Even I don't know.
You are a Bengali living in Karnataka but don't know Bengali songs. Do you think I am Flower Ki Raja and Pushpa Ki Baja? You okay? I agree with you, madam. Anyone? Joy is ready with the Sivatandava. Immediately she will start. Like that she will start. Okay. What? What? No one is ready. ఛ, భయం భక్తి ఎవరికి లేకుండా పోయింది. ఎనీవే అర్థమైందా? పాట పాడుతారా లేదా? పాట పాడుతారా లేదా చెప్పండి. Will you sing a song or not?
So we actually don't know.
Any song, Aparna? Single song.
No, sir. Don't know.
Bengali song.
Yes, sir.
Aparna, don't try to make me fun, okay? Why you are teasing me? Being a non
Sir, we don't know about the lyrics, sir. So I don't know.
Sir, actually, I have a broken voice. That's why I can't sing.
you are having cold.
Yes, sir.
You should not go out while raining. Okay. Okay, friends. As you are not interested, definitely I will come with you next week with an excellent Bengali song, and then I will shock you. I will shock entire nation also next week. Okay. Get ready with that. With that.
Definitely, sir. We are waiting.
You are laughing, Aparna. I will prove my talent next week. See. Do you think I am a fool? You gave me a challenge to sing a Bengali song. I rocked it like anything. I think you are absent in the class. Be ready for the next week.
Okay, sir.
Ah, I will come with a beautiful Bengali. Shekhar, don't think you will see my confidence. Next week you will talk to me. Okay. Next week, ready, one on one. Direct song only I will start the class. After that only I will teach. Understood? God bless.
Okay, sir.
God bless you all of you. How is the weather there now?
So it's too hot over here.
Too hard. I asked the question to, like you people, I'm teaching to Pune students also. I asked the question to the Pune people. And one girl said, it's so beautiful, sir. I said, only beautiful. She said, yes, sir, it's very interesting. I said, only interesting and beautiful. She said, that's fabulously very drizzle atmosphere. And I said, only drizzle, only interesting, only beautiful. She said, it's a perfect time for honeymoon. Then I closed my mouth. Understood. So I don't have any other reply. What I can tell? So this I can tell you. Anyway, how's the weather there? No answer.
Sir, in my place, it's sometimes raining. Suddenly, I got wet in the rain. And sometimes it's very hot.
Sir,
Durga,
it's actually very much humid.
Durgashman Baba. You too, Durgashman Baba. Okay. Okay, friends. One thing, by next month we are going to complete 1 year. And by September, we will almost cross 1 year. 1 year, I'm not sure how it passed. In fact, still I'm thinking how I passed 1 year with you people. Still, it is going on, I guess. Anyway, we'll discuss in the farewell class, not now. But anyway, all the best to you and take care and bye bye.
Sir, after September, we will not take the class.
Goodbye. We'll see you in the next week. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir.